Think that someone can be so well known in certain parts of the world and not at all in others. But in the boating industry, there's an obvious reason for being known in some areas better than others. Not many people in the great state of Wisconsin have ever heard of the wildly respected and looked up upon Bob Leach. Bob Leach is a 74-year-old man putting in more than 12 hours a day in his business. The man is workaholic, says his daughter Brandy. Although not well known around this part of the country, without Bob Leach, the boating industry would never have made the jump that it has today. Bob Leach got his start as a young teenager in Saginaw, Michigan, hitchhiking his way far away from his drunken father. With nearly $50 in his wallet, Leach was off. He ended up in Southern California and started working for many different employers. His biggest was when he was working for Kellogg's for 6 years. Leach never had trouble making friends, a quality that served him well during his 6 years with Kellogg's, and he became close friends with Bill Burkamp and his brother George. Both firefighters for the city of Fullerton, California. The Burkamps had molds for a flat-bottom fiberglass performance boat. Leach, who had little boating experience beyond outings his uncle's runabout on Lake Erie and Lake Huron, decided to build a boat with the Burkamps. A natural salesman, Leach asked the Burkamps if they wanted to start a boat business. They decided not to take the high risk of losing everything and stuck to firefighting. But they did offer him the molds. Leach quit Kellogg's, took half the $6,000 from his retirement fund, and started Eliminator in a former gas station he rented for $75 a month. We built several flat bottoms, says Leach. Then the jet revolution began, so we incorporated some V into the flat bottom. That was the start of the jet development, and that's when Eliminator first started to take off. The first couple years were a struggle, but about the time you thought we were going to run out of money, somebody would come along and buy a boat. Without question, Eliminator's offerings have been everything from imitated to outright ripped off. Bob always does seem to be the one who gets copied, says the founder of Mercury Engineering, Carl Kiepgaefer. You'd think this would frustrate anyone down to the bone, but Bob came out and said, "What's the expression? The sincerest form of flattery? That's just human nature. I don't let it bother me." While companies are busy imitating him, Bob is always 5 steps ahead of them, creating bigger and better things. Bob Leach is a noble gentleman who will contact a customer just to talk. Even while my dad and I were in California this past summer, we stopped by the Eliminator factory and met Bob. And he wanted to take us out to lunch just so he could hear about my family's past with Eliminator. That really showed me that he just truly loves his business and loves seeing that his dream has created a family tradition. He does not believe that he is above anyone, and that attitude is what makes him so inspirational. The man has everything you could ever want: money, fame, power, yet he lives a simple life with simple priorities. Bob will probably never retire completely, but he would like to take more time off and would like to spend it in the Bahamas with his new 40-foot catamaran. "I'm having way too much fun to retire," he says, and that he's best when he's at his plant. "I'm very fortunate to have what I have, and I encourage any young mind to follow their dreams and make the best of their life."